Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. I want you to meet our protagonist for today, this simple and honestly slightly overwhelmed little stick man. Right now, he's feeling completely stuck. And maybe you can relate to that, because whether it's in a career, a relationship, or just this general heavy sense of lacking purpose, feeling stuck is a completely universal human experience. But today, we're going to help our stick man and you navigate a way out of it using a very structured, deeply psychological blueprint. We're anchoring today's explainer directly in Roxie Nafousi's best-selling book, Manifest: 7 Steps to Living Your Best Life. Now, I know, the word manifesting can sometimes sound like a bit of a mystical buzzword, right? But as we look at this framework, you're going to see it is actually incredibly grounded. Nafousi has a background in psychology, and she presents this step-by-step blueprint for personal growth that relies on self-belief, intentionality, and actual, actionable behavioral changes to help turn your wildest aspirations into reality.
Okay, let's look at our literal visual roadmap for today. We'll start with the power of manifesting. Then, step 1, clarify your vision. Step 2, remove inner doubts. Step 3, align your actions. After that, we'll cover the art of surrender. And finally, your journey starts today.
All right, section 1, the power of manifesting. So Nafousi lays out exactly 7 steps to this entire process. You need a clear vision, you absolutely must remove fear and doubt, you've got to align your behavior, overcome tests from the universe, embrace gratitude, turn envy into inspiration, and finally, trust in the universe. Seeing this complete blueprint really shows us that this isn't just about, wishing for things. It's a comprehensive system for empowerment. Now, for our explainer today, we're going to focus heavily on equipping our stick man with those critical first 3 steps, plus that overarching theme of trust.
Moving right along to step 1, clarify your vision.
And this brilliantly illustrates the foundation of clarity. Everything you can imagine is real. Just look at our stick man painting the very words of this quote. It's so cool because manifesting transcends mere materialism. It literally starts with boundless imagination. You have to allow yourself to dream big, entirely free from the limitations or societal pressures that try to dictate what you should want. It's all about taking that anxiety about the future and reshaping it into genuine enthusiasm.
So I want to ask you this directly, just as the source material asks. Who do you want to become? Take a second to just let the weight of that land. This isn't just about what you want to have. It's about your core identity. Visualizing your empowered self is absolutely essential because according to neuroscience, this mental imagery literally helps program your subconscious to focus on opportunities that actually align with your goals.
But hey, what if you don't have a hyper-specific goal? Well, the crucial point here is this: focus on how you want your life to feel. The source emphasizes that if specific milestones are a bit fuzzy, pinpointing desired feelings like joy, peace, and contentment is just as powerful. Instead of fixating on a specific job title or a specific relationship, identify the emotions you want to experience, and that emotional alignment will actually attract the right paths straight to you. Now, to crystallize this vision, Nafousi highly recommends creating a vision board. You want to set a serene atmosphere, pick your medium, like a drawing or collage, and set a timeline. But most importantly, you have to challenge your boundaries. Ask yourself, can I dream even bigger? A really powerful exercise mentioned in the text is defining your perfect day. Use visualization to picture an ideal future day and literally write it out as a diary entry. And once you're done, put the vision board away. This helps eliminate doubt and symbolizes surrendering to the journey.
All right, let's tackle step 2, remove inner doubts.
Now, what's really interesting about this next phase is that believing in your own worthiness is mandatory, but unhealed past experiences cause these emotional triggers that totally distort how we see our current reality. You can see our stick man here is weighed down by a massive heavy backpack of past baggage. To manifest effectively, he has to drop that weight. You must heal the root wound, not just the symptom. You've got to acknowledge your triggers not as permanent flaws, but as really helpful indicators of unresolved issues that need your attention.
A massive part of this healing is making the shift from external to internal validation. Seeking outside approval is just exhausting, isn't it? Cultivating self-trust, on the other hand, leads to authentic decision-making and genuine, lasting peace. The source notes that self-compassion is absolutely vital here. You have to treat yourself with the exact same kindness you would extend to a good friend in order to finally overcome that harsh inner self-critic.
Moving on to step 3, align your actions.
Your actions have to reflect your self-worth. So here is how our stickman equips himself for success in the physical world. The source provides some really concrete exercises for this. First, visualize your future self 5 years from now. What are your routines and boundaries like? Second, write a commitment letter listing 10 actionable changes you're going to make to align your current self with that future identity. And finally, let go of the familiar but limiting labels and old patterns that are holding you back.
Alignment also happens in the incredibly mundane, daily rituals. I love this visual. Here, our stick figure is humorously trying to juggle a giant water bottle, lifting some weights, and writing in a journal all at once. But the point is, implementing basic habits like drinking enough water, exercising regularly, and practicing gratitude actively enhance your self-worth. They are literal physical demonstrations of self-love that actively support your manifestation journey.
But keep in mind, healthy routines shouldn't become a trap. Our stickman is literally stepping outside of a drawn comfort zone box here. Familiar routines, even the good ones, can sometimes trap you in stagnation if you never push beyond them. True transformation requires leaving the familiar behind. You have to acknowledge that discomfort isn't a red flag to stop. It is an absolute requirement for growth.
Next up, a huge shift in tone. The arts of surrender. Okay, so surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means relinquishing control and trusting in the natural unfolding of events or divine timing. Attempting to desperately force outcomes actually disrupts the energy flow and completely hinders the manifestation process. By practicing acceptance, you allow for greater peace. You focus on radiating the qualities you want to attract rather than desperately seeking them out.
If surrendering feels absolutely terrifying, the text suggests a brilliant strategy. Look backward to move forward. Reflect on past experiences where you unknowingly manifested favorable outcomes through your mindset and behavior. By recognizing those moments in your own history, you validate that the universe actually is responsive, and that reinforces your faith to just let go in the present.
And finally, your journey starts today. As our stickman boldly walks off screen toward his newly manifested future, I want to leave you with this final, vital question. What is one step, just one, that you will take today to step out of your comfort zone? Because as we've learned, everything you can imagine is real, but the physical alignment has to start with you, right now. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.